So we got some new music now. We're at Port Rimorge.
I like this music.
Yep, this is the human town. I actually like Port Rimorge. It's a pretty nice town. There's some neat things about it, but first I'm going to talk to Loloid, and I'm going to talk to Boslam.
Trading company. Oh, hey. He has a really nice beard.
This man is from a place called Altago. That's a place in the Ease analog for Africa. They're basically like... There's a city in Altago called Altago, and it's like a merchant city, and that's where this guy is from.
His mustache is really thick too.
This man has like really cool looking mustache and beard. Looks really good on him. I wonder if that's the only place he can grow a beard.
That'd be pretty funny.
Like the rest of his face is just hairless.
Well, I mean, at least he found a look that works for him.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh man, this guy has a lot to say.
Yeah. So now we're looking for the mirror. We're looking for Zemeth Island. Now we're gonna check out the town, but I'm gonna wait a little bit before we check out the town. First, we're gonna do a side quest. There's a couple side quests in this game, and they're pretty easy to miss if you don't look for them. The good thing is they kind of stick around until certain events move on in the story, and the only way to really move events through the story is to actually like complete your objectives and stuff. So, you know, like fight bosses and whatnot.
Oh man.
So Zaxxon says that there are two Reda on the other side of the bridge. And we need this bridge fixed. So, like, what could we do? Well, you know, we can investigate and kind of try and see if we can help get this bridge fixed.
By going all the way to the other side.
Yup.
And talking to some guys.
Yup. In the initial release version of this game, there's no fast travel, so you kind of do have to just walk around the whole overworld. There's no real shortcuts you can take. In this version of the game, there is a fast travel item. We're going to get it later. I don't like to use it, though, because it can actually possibly break the game.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'll explain that when we get it, though. For now, we have to help the Reda and Zaxxon fix the bridge.
Yes, let's fix this bridge. It'll make life easier.
Yes.
So you can go through this game without ever fixing the bridge?
The bridge will eventually get fixed whether or not you deliver this letter. First time I played, I actually missed this side quest, so I didn't actually get the letter and deliver it. But it won't really like speed things up or anything, it kind of just happens. But eventually we will be able to just use the bridge.
This is why cell phones are so convenient, because you can just call them up.
Well, I mean, I don't even think phones exist in...
Oh man.
Thanks, Boslam. You're so generous. Thank you for your generous reward of 30 gold. Let's talk to Kuval and tell him that we did the quest. Thank you, Kuval. You gave us something that's actually useful.
Yeah, I know. Why couldn't he give us a seed?
Because Boslam's kind of a jerk.
And it was just 30 gold. He couldn't have given us like 300.
For delivering a letter? What merchant would do that? Boslam's a businessman.
30 gold's not gonna buy anything.
Exactly. He doesn't want to give all his gold away. So now, sometimes somebody will be up here and you can talk to them. For now... Oh, also, it's like my favorite kind of bug in this game. Sometimes on walls, you can just run towards them and jump, and you can just stay suspended in the air for a little bit.
That's pretty funny.
We're gonna look around the town, because this town is actually pretty neat. Just like in the Reddit Village, you can kind of go into people's homes and stuff. Up there's an inn right next to Boslam's house. And out here, there's this guy, Croy, or Cloa, or whatever his name is. He sells seeds.
Oh,
he sells seeds of vitality, power, and defense.
Why is vitality the cheapest?
I don't know. In regular mode, he'll sell healing items and junk. This is his store in regular mode.
A lot of stuff. Oh, blue potion.
Yep. And that's everything they do, too. He also sells, like, I think all the status effect curing, all the healing items, like, right off the bat. I don't ever bother buying them, though, because they just drop off of enemies anyway.
Armor.
This lady, which is Croy's sister, she'll sell us armor and equipment and junk.
Oh man.
She doesn't get along with Boslam, so she and I'll get along well, but she's also kind of a jerk, so whatever.
Wow, that's an expensive shield.
Yep.
You can't really afford anything.
Well, I can afford that round shield, but I'm not going to get it just yet.
You should get that more expensive one.
Well, I can't get that yet.
Start saving.
And here we have this inn. It's also a tavern. There's people here. Talk to this guy on the loot. He's important. We're going to be talking to him a little bit later. Now, my favorite thing about Rimorge is these towers. You can go into these towers and you can climb up. And when you get to the top, you get a nice little view of the town and the area around the town.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. This is also the only part of the game where there are some glaring issues with the widescreen support, where like it's kind of being displayed at a resolution it was never really intended to be displayed. You can't really see it there so much, it kind of just passes you by, but in this tower it's pretty bad because it kind of spoils an otherwise spectacular view. It just kind of looks like a backdrop.
Wow.
What you're supposed to be seeing is it's really cool to see this forest and you see the plains, and all the way back there you can see the Granivalis Mountains. But, you know, true widescreen, full HD, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Kind of messes that up.
Makes it look like a stage play, yep.
Yeah.
So here's a house where a Redden lady lives.
Oh.
Name is Leave, and her purpose is to upgrade our swords. This is how we level up our swords. We come to her.
She has smoking crystals.
Yep. So she strengthens our sword in return for Emil. She basically has us collect the materials ourselves. for right now, I think I'll level Livart up to level 2.
Oh man, 27 strength.
Don't have enough to go to level 3.
Almost though.
The max level for the swords is level 11. And I don't know what it says in this translation yet, but in the translation, you can talk to the Pickards. You can talk to animals in this game, and they have really important things to say, like squeak, quack, and moo.
They're so tiny.
When you try to level up a sword past its max level in the initial release version of the game, in the fan translation for that, it just says enough. It won't let you level it up. It'll just say it's been leveled up enough. It's like the game's consciously telling you to stop. Here's a pier. I don't know why this pier is here. I bet it's important though.
The boat comes and takes you away.
Oh man, I bet a bunch of boats come.
Or a submarine. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh man, I bet there's junk in the water.
Yeah, you can find hidden swords and armor.
So here's one of the things about Ys. They all take place like in the same timeline. They all take place in different parts of the timeline. Usually it moves forward. And sometimes there's like a couple little things in there for people who have played the games. Like this guy, if you're like me and E6 was the second Ys game you ever played, you're not going to have any idea who this guy is. But he's actually from Ys 1. You first meet him there.
He's like a sage kind of dude.
He's basically a scholar. He is all about academics. He likes to explore ruins, and like he's basically like an archaeologist, essentially.
Yeah, he has an open book over there on the desk. Probably writing or reading, or maybe both.
So you're gonna ask Rabba a lot of questions too.
Sweet. Well, since he's a scholar, it would be useful to ask him a lot of questions.
He's also been here quite a while, and we also know him. So he's probably the best person to ask questions.
He should become an adventurer.
I don't know.
He seems to like all these things.
I don't know if he could become an adventurer.
He's old, but who cares? Gandalf was old, and look at what he did.
Gandalf was also like a super duper wizard. You know what I think we need? I think we need an Ys game where instead of Dogi, Adal teams up with Rabba and like they just go exploring ruins.
That would be awesome. Oh man, you got a map.
It'll be like the tell-all game of the series where like they just go way too far into exposition about the ancient civilizations of the people who came before.
And he'll create maps for every town and village and dungeon. He spent 3 years creating that map. Jeez, that must be like the greatest map ever. Can we see the map?
Yeah, if you go into the menu and you select the map, you can actually see the map. Also, because fast travel system in this game, you can also see the map when you use that. Now, normally we shouldn't have a Kapla Water yet, but when we come to this guy with a Kapla Water, he gives us the Emil Hammer in return. When you equip the Emil Hammer, you get more Emil from enemies.
Is it like a weapon or just an accessory?
It's just an accessory.
Oh.
We shouldn't even have that yet, because we shouldn't have a Kapla Water yet.
Are you gonna equip them and get extra?
Not yet. I'm not gonna bother equipping it until we're actually supposed to have it.